we're going to go over is known as Phylum Nematoda. And I'll type this, Phylum Nematoda. And this is capitalized. All phylums are always capitalized. So Phylum Nematoda is the roundworms, okay? The roundworms. Like this. This is a roundworm. This is actually an example of Ascaris, which belongs to, it belongs to Phylum Nematoda, but it's called Ascaris. It lives in animal intestines. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But members of this phylum experience bilateral symmetry, which by now you should know can be cut into two mirror halves by longitudinal cut down its center. Now, members of this phylum are usually parasitic. 90% of these members are parasitic. They usually live on the ocean floor, but as we're going to be studying the ones that live in animal intestines or intestines in general. Okay? So yeah, these are usually parasitic creatures. And there's really not much to them. They have two digestive holes, unlike cnidarians. So they intake stuff with their mouth, and the digested food exits through an anus. Okay, so it's different from some of the other ones we've studied because it has two digestive holes, like earthworms do in Phylum Nematoda, which we're going to study. But that's how it's kind of different. And we're going to go over some types. Basically, this is really all you should know about Nematoda, because it's not as complicated as the other phylums. We're going to start with Ascaris. Oops. Ascaris. Alright, Ascaris, however you want to pronounce it. That was this worm right here. They're long. They live in animal intestines. And you can see them sometimes after dogs go to the bathroom if they have these worms in their feces. But the reason why most of the members of this phylum and Ascaris are parasitic is because they have weak immune systems, which is essential to know. It could be a test on the question on the test. They have very weak, almost ineffective immune systems that are lazy and they don't do anything. So they have to feed on digested food that was already digested by a host. That's why they engage in parasitism. So, Ascaris. Now, another type is the hookworms. Hookworms. Good picture is right here. This is like magnified times 100. So these are microscopic. Ascaris is not microscopic, but hookworms are microscopic. They have teeth, fang-like teeth, hook-like teeth, whatever you want to call them, that hook to their host's intestines. Okay, and feed off of those nutrients. They're disgusting. They still have two. They have an anus and they have a mouth. So, despite their size, they do have two digestive holes. But again, their digestive systems are rather weak. Trichina worms are the nastiest ones, in my opinion. Or, I don't know, hookworms are up there, so are Ascaris. Anyway, trichina, however you pronounce it. These things generally live in pig muscle tissue. This is not that good of a picture of one, because you can't really see the worms. These are the worms. You can kind of see them. But you can't really see them that well. So they live in pig muscle tissue, and they feed on stuff in there. They weaken muscles. If humans get infected with it, they can die. But now there's treatments, and there's not as many cases reported annually as there used to be back in the old days. So it makes your muscles weak, makes you sick, muscle pain, etc. It is curable, but that's disgusting. So, Phylum Nematoda is pretty easy. There's not much to it.